What's up, everyone? I just got back from the theater where I was watching the Detroit Lions against the Buccaneers, and I have to say that was probably one of the better games I've seen the Lions play. Now, the Lions have played great football in the past, don't get me wrong, but I think this is probably the better defensive games they've ever played. They've held Baker Mayfield and his offense to 9 points the entire game. That's it. One touchdown, one field goal from the Buccaneers, nothing the rest of the game. Keep in mind, Detroit was down to its third and fourth string secondaries. Our defense was not completely healthy on the secondary. We had all these new players, rookies, fresh blood, practice squad players, putting in, the effort and the work in getting constant stops, third and outs, fourth down, turnover and downs, constantly just standing up and taking care of business as we should. Offensively, great game. Jamar Gibbs ran like you know what I mean, like an MF today. 200 yards of rushing and receiving. I think he had 2 touchdowns, 76-yard breakout from the middle for a touchdown. He ended up going like 22 miles per hour on that run into the end zone. It was unbelievable. David Montgomery didn't play as much, but he did what he had to do as well. Amon-Ra St. Brown, effective when needed, but he did not. I don't believe Amon-Ra got a touchdown today. Honestly, I don't think any Lions player really got a touchdown other than Jamar Gibbs. Yeah, because it was just Jamar Gibbs, Jared Goff threw 2. I forget who else. But, yeah, St. Brown. I don't think St. Brown got a touchdown. I don't think Laporta got a touchdown. I don't think David Montgomery got a touchdown. No, they didn't get touchdowns. It was just Jamar Gibbs and who else? Drawing a blank. But anyway, it was a great game. Defensively, we were getting stops. I don't think we got one interception, multiple forced fumbles, strip sacks. It was a beautiful game on defense. And our secondary was just depleted, but we played our hearts out. We played like our team needed us to. We played like lions today, and we defended our den to the T. After last week's loss to the Chiefs, people were nervous. I heard people whispers at work in my town community saying, "Are the Lions done? Are the Lions going to keep going? Or is this the start of the Lions' demise?" No. The thing with last week was the Kansas City Chiefs, we were playing them in Arrowhead. This week, we played Tampa Bay in Ford Field, home field advantage. But we played better football. We had more disciplined football, clean football, not as many penalties today. There was some, but they were not nearly as much as last week. We had Big Onions Dan have a challenge. He had 2 challenges today. The first one, he was challenging. What was he challenging? Oh yes, the interception by the second. What was his name? Whitehall. I forget. It was a secondary player. I haven't seen him before. I think he's a practice squad player. Picked off Aten, the tight end Cam Aten for the Buccaneers. Picked the ball off with the one hand and grabbed it and threw it in. But the refs called it completed catch by Aten, first down, yada yada yada. Coach Campbell threw a challenge flag, which in turn ended up having the refs review it again. They said, what did they say? They said it's Diane's. It was a completed catch, but here's the catch: the refs had the head ref had to go back because he got called back to review the play one more time, and they determined it was an interception by the Lions. Momentum was on the Lions side 90% of the game. 10% was when the Buccaneers had the touchdown and the field goal. After that, Baker Mayfield looked atrocious, inaccurate, couldn't complete passes, throwing them too high, too far, overthrowing, underthrowing. His accuracy was blech. Interception, 1 touchdown, 1 interception. I think he had like 200 yards, but that was it. Like his pass completion ratio was not good at all. I forget what it was, but he looked sloppy, frustrated. The Lions did the job in that aspect. They kept him confused, angry. Defensive line for the Lions. Aiden Hutchinson was a beast again. Props to Aiden Hutchinson for week after week going out there, doing what he needs to. Sacks, disrupting the play, fumble recoveries, interceptions, strip sacks, you name it. Aiden Hutchinson is doing everything he can, and it's really making a difference. With all our players on secondary out, our defensive line stepped up today, and I am proud of my boys. I am proud of my Lions. I'm proud of my organization, the team, Dan Campbell, Jared Goff. I love my Lions. I love them all. I will be a Lions fan until I die. No doubt about it. God, I love this team. Anyway, Lions won 24-9. We got a bye week. So this is going to be good for us because we can use this bye week, the extra week of rest, to recover, heal up, get our secondary hopefully recovered, keep our offense and defensive lines healthy, fresh, prepared for in the second week. I think our next game is against the Commanders, but I will need to double check. Or was it the Falcons? I will double check, but let me know in the comments. But yes, I think the Lions have a great shot with winning the remainder of our schedule. But as I said, as I was saying before, one game at a time. We won this game. We got the bye week. Let's come back from the bye week. Let's not be rusty. Let's be healthy. Let's be strong. Let's be disciplined still. I don't want to come back from a bye week and be regressing. So let's keep improving each week and getting better because this Lions team is hungry for the Lombardi. I can taste it myself. Let's get the game. We just got to get through the playoffs. We need to win the regular season. We're on a good way to do that. We're 5-2. We're still second in the division, which angers me because, Green Bay only won. It's like 4-1-1, so they only have like half a loss, which angers me. But, at least we can finish games off unlike Green Bay. But anyway, next week we have a bye, so no games. But, yes, congratulations, Lions, on this win. I love this team. One pride, one team, one Lion. Anyway, that's all for this video. If you like what you see, make sure you hit that like. Subscribe to the channel. Leave a chat down below or a comment. And turn those notifications all the way up to all so you never miss new and exciting content from me. And go